Since my singing performance did not go well 2 days ago,
There was no singing
he insists
performance.
that I sing, but I'm still gonna stay
We
steadfast.
still have 11 more movies to get him to sing.
On the second day of Christmas, well, this
Crapmas!
is the fourth day of Christmas and the second day of Crapness, he made me watch, Porky made me watch
Manos! The Hands of Fate! Seriously, you can't go bad movie without Manos. This is it, the infamous film that the MST3K crew said, okay, this is the worst thing that ever existed.
This is worse than Santa. I'm not joking. This is horrendous.
But do you know that we have an Oscar winner to thank for this film?
Why do you want to thank somebody for this film?
This is actually true, because the entire film was based on a very strange idea. There was this screenwriter named Sterling Silliphant who earned an Oscar for a screenplay he wrote, and he was on the pass-through, and he just got to a fertilizer salesman or insurance salesman and said, I bet you cannot make a movie for $1,000. And Harold P. Warren said,
I bet I can.
I bet I can. So he got some 12 people completely inexperienced in filmmaking ever again. He got a crap camera that could only record 32 seconds of footage at a time, which is why many of the shots are so long and drawn out. But the best thing is, out of the 12 people no, not the best thing, a really sad thing about this film is, out of the 12 people who worked on it, 4 committed suicide shortly after the film was made. One of them was a girl who was said to do the main role in the film, but she broke her leg only a few days into production, and rumor has it that she broke it on purpose in order to get out of doing any more of this crap film. Another one of the actors, which I actually really like, the guy who played basically the Igor.
So every time he walks, some weird music comes on.
Yes, why? But the thing is, he always says his lines in a very specific way, which I don't know whether it was
like
him.
a pirate. I think he was really taking the mick. I think this movie was a joke. This was made as a joke. It must have been made as a joke.
No, the problem is, I don't know whether this was his idea of, I am acting, or whether it was literally just the LSD kicking in. This guy was on LSD the entire freaking time.
I mean, you can be on any drugs, can't make this better. We can be on no drugs and can't make this better. It's the worst vampire scene. The guy has like hand like finger paints. Get a 4-year-old child in a kindergarten, paint their hand with red paint and just scrub it on a cloak. That's what this looked like. This was
atrocious.
I mean, there was a shot of a random snake. Just a shot of a snake. Like, it had nothing to do with the movie. It's just there.
You know what? How do you cut costs when you only have I mean, it was $19,000 in the end, to make the film? Right, you don't pay anyone, just like I do with you. So there were only 2 people in this film who got paid. The first one was the kid, Jackie Newman-Jones. She got a bicycle for appearing in the film, and the second one was the dog who got dog food. Right. And I think it was the director's dog to begin with, so of course he fed him. And the production was so troubled that after the film, the director was hit in the face by a woman with a purse because she felt so appalled by the ending of the film. Yeah, like, that's the biggest problem this film has. It is amazing how bad this is. I mean, I love the black. You know that the director kept the black robe with the red hand on it and wore it as a Halloween costume. Maybe not getting candy, but getting candy thrown at him for, you have the worst Halloween costume
ever. It's a Halloween costume. Again, this is the second movie of Crapness that also helped me through my university essay. It was so boring. My God, the scene. Maybe there were 10 scenes in the whole film. It was on a loop. I cannot believe, like, the first 40 minutes or so was like, couple, police stop, couple, police stop.
Yes.
It was on a loop. horrendous.
The best thing
They're
is
worse than you as editors.
The director, yes, the director had so little plan on what to do with this film that he always kept saying, "We'll fix it in post. We'll fix it in post. Post-production magic will do its trick," thinking that this film was gonna have one big loop of post-production. In the end, the entire editing for this film took 3 to 4 hours, and then the crap fest was completed.
I think we should stop talking about this for 3 to 4 hours.
Can you imagine cutting a 70-minute film in 3 hours? This is like, yeah, okay, this is what comes out of this. This is garbage. I have to agree with you on this one. This is not fun to watch. This is not entertaining. This has no
but it's good
comedic
motivation
value.
to do some university work.
Yes.
I'm not joking. All university students, watch it when you are bored and you're like trying to find ways not to do work. Procrastinating is the term. Do it. This is the end.
Yeah.
Enough said. Take care.